Welcome back here on Primetime Sports Media to In the Hunt, our Saturday edition. My name is Andrew Hernandez, and today we'll be repeating half of the football scores from last night's games. So most of the games are playing today, even though that we will be doing them probably tomorrow, maybe, or Monday morning. But I don't know yet for all the Saturday games. But also this week we'll have a busy week this week for week 2. Also, week 2 will be Thursday night football. We'll be doing that probably. Stillman and Rock Falls be covering that game as well. And also Friday we'll be covering over at Roscoe East between the Sterling Golden Warriors and the Wheaton St. Francis Spartans. And also I'm going to try to make it Saturday as well for the Newman Comets and the Sherrard Tigers as well. So we're going to kick off our video with the Western Big Six for our non-conference matchups. First up is East Moline United Township. So the Panthers played their non-conference season with LaSalle Peru. That's right. LP beat UT 34-14 last night at the Skull Bowl. I was tracking that game while on Rockets Live, watching the Byron game as well. Next up is a Chicago school called Comer in Geneseo. Geneseo blew them out 56-0 last night, and our other score was Dunlap and Galesburg, as the Dunlap Eagles beat the Silver Streaks 53-14. Well, in the Free Rivers last night, we had a couple of good scores. The Orient Chargers beat the Hall Red Devils 20-14 out in Hall. Newman defeated Rock Ridge 12-7. Kewanee defeated Sherrard 28-21. Lee Wynn blowing out West Carroll 68-0. Another score right here, Morrison defeating Mendota 0-54 last night. And then we have another blowout as well, as Rock Island got blew out by Manuka 7-41. And also Princeton defeated Monmouth Roseville 40-0. And then Bureau Valley defeated Erie Provincetown 26-27. Also our another non-conference showdowns out of the Western Big Six, and that was Moline defeated Glenzavar North 17-12. And then Sterling lost to Metamora 17-28 as well, down in Metamora. Also in the Northwest Upstate Illini, one of their games of the week was Fulton and Forreston. Fulton last year made the quarterfinals in Class 1A. Forreston last year made the semifinals before getting knocked out by Lee Wynn as well, who are coming in this season. So Lee Wynn right now is actually ranked in Class 1A. Also, out of the Northwest Upstate Illini Conference, we have seen teams over the century this past 2000 since won the state title. Teams like Dakota, Freeport Aquin, Forreston, and Lee Wynn has won it. So Forreston beat Fulton 18-22 as well down there. Our other scores. Next up, we had, well, most of the Illinois scores, but mostly it showed Iowa, because mostly I cover Illinois high school sports and not Iowa too. But sometimes they'll have games that crossover games, technically, in Davenport, and Bettendorf too. The crossover games with teams like East Moline United Township, Moline, Rock Island, and Rock Island Alleman as well. So our next up is we kick off today with our other area teams. For now, we talk about some of the Free River games and some of the other games. So last night in Oregon, we covered from live on my iPad. Technically, we had Oregon defeated North Boone 6-0 last night. Also, South Beloit defeated some other school, I don't know how it's pronounced, 58-26. Rochelle blowing out Woodstock 40-0. And then 44-0, Genoa Kingston blows out Rockford Christian. And then Dixon pulled the upset last night over Stillman Valley 28-14. And then Harlem defeating Rockford Auburn in a close one, 12-16, out of the Nick 10. And then kind of interesting one, Byron defeating Rock Falls 6-77. So for the Rockets team, what I said is, they came in with a reset button. They were excited to hit the gridiron, but in a game versus Byron in the Big North Conference, what I say is that they just may have looked better, even though a lot of people know that they're a ranked team this year coming in. Most likely the favorites to win the 3A state title no matter what playoff time comes, because we'll probably be seeing a lot when we do the previews for playoff time. And most of it, Byron is actually a favorite in Class 3A to win a state title along that too. But moving on, Galena defeating Eastland Pearl City 28-6. And Rockford Lutheran defeating Winnebago 23-56. And then Rockton Hontonegah out of the Nick 10 blew out Rockford Jefferson 55-8 as well. And then Rockford Boylan actually defeating Rockford East 24-0. Another score right there, and then that's all the other scores we have seen. So next week, so we have some games today as well. Today, like also up in the Rockford area, we got Fisher and Dakota, another non-conference game as well, and another 8-man football, AFC and Orangeville as well. And then we have another game out of the Nick 10, and that is Belvedere North and Freeport, out in Freeport. And next up is next week we'll be doing some football games as well. We'll be at some. So we're probably going to be at Stillman Rock Falls Thursday night. So there will be a couple of games Thursday night, as also Woodstock North and Harvard out of the Kishwaukee Interstate 8, wherever they have on there, their conference, will compete on Thursday night as well out of the Kishwaukee Interstate 8 if you're following the conference. So for the Big Northern, so on Friday we got Rockford Christian and Winnebago at Winnebago, and then we got Byron and Rockford Lutheran, and then Dixon takes on Oregon, and also Sterling kicking off with 0-1. Wheaton St. Francis will be at that game Friday as well. And also out of the Big Northern, Genoa Kingston taking on North Boone. And then we got other Nick 10 games. Harlan and Hontonegah face off against each other. Guilford and Rockford Auburn out there in Rockford. Rockford East, Belvedere North. Also another one out of the Nick 10. And Rockford Boylan and Rockford Jefferson as well kicking off. And then Morton taking on Rochelle as well. We got a lot of games as well. Belvedere and Freeport. And then we got South Beloit and Peoria Heights as well out of 8-man football. And then next Saturday we got Newman and Sherrard. Another good one will probably be at Newman Sherrard. We're going to try to make it there. Actually, depending on my schedule, it starts at 6. The clock, so week 2 is underway. So for volleyball games, as you all know, where I was at in the Newman Sterling game, so Newman actually defeated Sterling in 2 sets. So Sterling actually tried to make a comeback in the first set and also coming into the second set, but couldn't get through the comeback as well. So both teams, so Sterling goes in 1-1 currently in the volleyball season. Newman advances to 2-0 as well. So both teams will play. So we're going to take a look at some of the volleyball teams. Rock Falls also lost to Dunlap Thursday night. So we got a couple games tonight. As currently right now in progress, Sterling is actually playing Rockford Christian right now. I believe that is currently a tournament they're at. Probably a tournament, and then actually at 12 they'll play Marengo that I see. And then also another tournaments as well are happening every Saturday. There'll be tournaments as well for volleyball, varsity volleyball. So 3A and 2A are some teams will watch, and also will play Jefferson as well, I believe, for varsity as well. So as you all know, Sterling is coming in 1-1 this weekend after beating Dixon Tuesday night, and Sterling Newman into 1-1. Newman also currently right now is not playing right now. But we have a couple of games also, I believe, Monday night. I'm looking. Newman actually plays, their next game is Monday night against Dixon on Monday night. Also, we have a couple, they'll be at the Lancier Gym in Dixon as well as they take on the Lady Duchesses. So Sterling will play next week. Also Tuesday night they'll play Rockford Lutheran, the Crusaders out of Rockford Lutheran. As well, the Lady Rockets also kicked off their season with Geneseo. They beat the Maple Leaves on Tuesday night and lost to Dunlap on Thursday night, and they'll play again, back at it again on Tuesday night against Illinois Valley Central IVC out of Chillicothe. And then we got other scores. I think Wednesday, you got Rock Falls is back again against UT as well. And then also Thursday night, we will not be doing a volleyball game because we'll be at football games as well. So we'll probably be keeping updates throughout the season, as y'all know. So I'm just here to tell you. So make sure to subscribe and follow Paradise Sports Media on Instagram, Facebook as well, because you're probably going to miss out on like half of the sports currently right now. So, and Sterling won't play till today, but they won't play, I believe, on Thursday as well, unless if I'm wrong. Well, that is all for next week. So next week we'll probably be at Rock Falls Thursday night, Sterling Friday night, and then Saturday evening at Newman watching those games. So make sure to keep updated as well through our social media pages, and make sure to subscribe too so you don't miss out. So we'll probably be at some games tonight, hopefully. We're probably going to be at a college game tonight watching. Tonight I'll be watching NIU and Illinois face off, I believe, for volleyball as well. So have a great day and make sure to enjoy today and